Good morning, students. I just wanted to do this short video to lead you through how to navigate and how to work in your online course. You do not have to buy a textbook. Everything is online, so I'm going to show you where to access this. First of all, let me show you this. Let me find my mouse here. I'm trying to hold the phone and do this at the same time. I'm going to show you this. If you do not see your courses listed anywhere, there is a small arrow at the thing that says news. If you click that arrow, then all of your courses will show up. So if you're not seeing your courses, then that's what happens. Your class is Math 1530 N32, so I'm going to click that. And on this screen, you should see all the information. Notice you see my information and my face. You see, if you scroll down, you will see my schedule. You can click on that and it tells you when I'll be in the office. The information here is very important. It has the Math Center times, it has the syllabus you can read through, the course overview, and a tentative calendar. What I want to do is I want to click the course overview first, and I want to show you this. What happens is when you do this, it's at the bottom of the screen, and it's all in Microsoft Office or in Word. As a student at Chattanooga State, you can access this free Office. So when it comes up at the top, you will click, let's see, enable editing, and then you can read this. So I want to go over some things in this, and let me make this larger where I can read it. And you can find this on your own course, but I'm going to go over some main things. First of all, you see my office number, telephone number. It's very rare that I'm able to be here when you call, but what happens is I've given you a phone number that you can text me at any time, except at night. But you can text and leave me a message, and then I can contact you or answer your questions that you may have. Also, you see my email, and that's a good way to contact me. But the text, usually I have my phone with me, so you can send me a message through text if you have questions. You can see with this overview that your course is going to consist of homework, assignments, which is 10% of your grade. You will have 10% will be quizzes, and then 80% is tests, including a final exam. Now, with this class, we do not have attendance, but when you work in your course, that is considered your attendance. So you will need to keep up with your schedule and make sure that you are completing assignments on time. The work ethic grade, if you're late on an assignment, 10% will be deducted from your homework grade for that assignment if you're late with that. You need to make at least a 70 on your homework in order to take, and you've got to complete all your homework in order to take a test. Homework, you have unlimited attempts. You can keep clicking similar exercise, and it'll allow you to retake or rework a problem. Once you do that, you move on to the next problem. The next thing is you have quizzes. You have 3 attempts on the quizzes. Usually there's 3 homework assignments. You do those homework assignments, and then you take a quiz. You will take a quiz, submit it, and then go to your grade book, and I'll show you where that's located, and review what you're missing. If you have questions, you're welcome to send me a message. You can come by and see me during my office time, or you can go to the Math Center here at Chattanooga State. We have free tutoring. But make sure you understand what you've missed on your first attempt, and then you can take it again. Now there are quiz deadlines where that shuts down and you're no longer able to take the quiz. If you do not complete your quiz, then it'll be an automatic 0. Now the test, you have 2 attempts on each test. You have to make 70 on all the homework in order to take the test. If you miss a quiz, that's not going to stop you from taking a test, but that's going to lower your grade. As far as testing, If you live within a 50-mile radius of one of our Chattanooga State sites, you're expected to take the test at those sites. If you're around the main campus, you can come anytime into the Mass Center. You do not have to schedule an appointment. You come in during their test time and their time that they're open, and you can take a test. But if you're at one of the other satellite campuses, you have to contact them, set up a time with them when you can take the test, and you have to have it completed by the deadline. If you're outside the 50-mile radius of Chattanooga State, then you will need to contact the Center for Distributed Education, and you can contact them. I think online there's a form that you can fill out, and you can schedule a place and time to take your test. You have to have your student ID. You cannot use a driver's license, but you have to have your student ID to take a test. You can get that in the gym. You can go in there, and there's a place that they take your picture and make your student ID, so make sure you have that. They will give you scratch paper to work. You bring a pencil with you. They will give you a calculator, and they'll give you a formula sheet. You definitely want to use StatCrunch, the program that you'll see videos that shows you how to use this. Also, there's a guide of how to use StatCrunch. This course also has a final exam that covers everything. At the end of the semester, if your final exam is higher than your lowest test grade, then it'll be replaced with that final exam. Okay, next thing, videos. Each homework assignment has videos beside it. You need to be sure to click on all those videos. You don't have to watch them all, but you can click on them and click off of them. That gives you credit in your homework for those problems, and then you actually do your homework problems. You want to be sure to watch the videos that include StatCrunch. So that's what we have. Let's see what else we have. In the homework, there's instructor tips. Also, there's view an example. There's a textbook, and you have the video. So that's what we have. Okay, I think that's it. That is the course overview. Also, there's a calendar. If you click the calendar at the bottom, it'll come up, and then we have this. Let's look at this. It tells you what's expected each week and when things are due. So notice you've got assignments 1-1, 1-3, 1-4, and 1-5 due this week, along with your syllabus orientation. It shuts the due date is September the 5th, which is a Sunday, at 11:59. If you work on that after this, then it'll deduct 10% off of the grade for that if you're late. So make sure that you keep up with your assignments. So that's this week. You can see you have a test that's due by Tuesday, September the 19th at 8 o'clock. That does not mean wait until Tuesday, September 19th at 8 o'clock. That means you can take the test anytime after you finish your homework and your quizzes, then you can take the test. But it has to be completed by this deadline. That means that includes the second attempt, and it will keep the higher. If you take the test twice, it will keep the higher of the two grades. Also, when you take it the first attempt, there'll be a personalized review that's there for that. So anyway, that's where that's located. Okay, what you'll need to do now to confirm your attendance for this course, you'll go up to the top where it says Activities, and you're going to go to Dropbox. And you will see here it says Math 1530 Online Course Agreement. You're going to click on that. It'll open at the bottom again somewhere. You'll open it up. You will click Enable, and you are going to complete all the information that's in here. It asks you some questions. It wants you to read through and make sure you understand all the things that this is talking about, what I went over, and what's in your syllabus and your handouts. And then you click at the bottom, type your name, type the date, and then you're going to save this file to your desktop or somewhere you know where it's at. And then after you save it, you're going to click back in Activities and Dropbox. You're back on this page. You're going to click Course Agreement, and then there is a thing here that says Add a File. You'll click Add a File, and then you will put in your file, and then you have to do Submit, and then when you get through, then it should have a 1 here for submission. That'll be the first thing. So make sure you complete the form in Dropbox. Here's the other thing. Go back to your course. The next thing is you want to click right here where it says MyLabs Plus. You want to click that and it'll take you to your course, or you can type in chattanoogastate.mylabsplus.com, sign in with your A number, and your password's ChatState unless you've used this previous. So I'm going to click on this, and you will see that your course will come up. We hope. Okay, so here's all the information. So when you do, it'll say course information. That is going to be all the information that we just went over. And then notice it says assignments. If you click assignments, then you're going to do StatCrunch survey, and then you start your homework. You can see all the due dates right here on the side. So that's how you go about navigating the course. Notice there's your quiz. When you take a quiz, you'll come over to where it says Gradebook. You'll click Gradebook, and then once you take a quiz, it'll show up in your gradebook and you can review it. So if you have any questions, be sure to send me an email or text or call. Thanks.